Hi y'all, it's Belle. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another book haul. It's probably be part 4 of the other ones because this will catch me all up. First, I'll start with books that were sent to me. I just got 2 books from HarperCollins. First is the second in the Mysteries of Trash and Treasure series, The Ghostly Photos by Margaret Peterson Haddix. I own the first book and had read it and loved it, so I'm so excited. Cannot wait to read this. And Adia, Kelbara, and the Circle of Shamans by I.C. Hendrix. Highly anticipated release. But thank you so much, HarperCollins. Life is tough for 12-year-old orphan Adia. Her aunt and uncle believe she's an Obanji, a demon-possessed child that brings misfortune wherever they go. And Adia can't disagree, especially when she suddenly manifests mysterious powers that she can't control, causing an earthquake in her village. So when Adia is offered a kitchen apprenticeship at the faraway Academy of Shamans, she flees with nothing but a pouch of change, her cat, Bubbles, and the hope that someone there can figure out what's wrong with her and fix it. But just as she's settling in, Adia stumbles upon a shocking secret. Unlike her, the Emperor really is possessed by a demon more wicked than any other, and he's on the way to the Academy for a visit. Joining forces with a snarky goddess, a 500-year-old warrior girl, and an annoying soldier in training, Adia must travel through hidden realms to exorcise the Emperor and save her kingdom. But to succeed, she must come to understand the mysterious powers inside her. The fate of the world hangs in the balance. So excited. Thank you so much, HarperCollins. And then a paperback picture book type thing. Cinderella, retold by Sarah L. Thomson, illustrated by Nicolette Ceccoli. And I just love this art style, so. And then a graphic novel that's a highly anticipated release, Ghost Book by Remy. Julie Chen sees ghosts, but her dad insists they aren't real, so she pretends they don't exist, which is incredibly difficult now. It's Hungry Ghost Month, when the gates of the underworld open and dangerous ghosts run amok in the living world. When July, it's spelled like July the month, so I'm not sure if it's Julie or July. I'm just gonna say Julie. Saves a boy ghost from being devoured by a hungry ghost. He becomes her first ever friend. Except William is not a ghost. He's a wandering soul, wavering between life and death. As the new friends embark on an adventure to return William to his body, they unearth a ghastly truth. For William to live, Julie must die. And then 4 books that have been on my Amazon wish list forever that were marked down to very low prices, between like $2 and $4. Mysun and the World That Does Not Exist by P.M. Perry. Recent events forced Maya and her twin Jack to seek out a monastery, a place not so far away where things are a world apart. Strange happenings are normal for Maya, but the latest weren't normal by even her standards. David is a delinquent on the run with a secret quest of his own. Together, the 2 children find themselves as outcasts amongst the powerful mythical wizards, ancient guardians, and protectors of fabled artifacts. Can Maya, Jack, and David lock their wit against a proud ghoul, a merciless wrath, and discover the cause of the theft, full an invasion, and uncover a prophecy that would change their lives and the fate of the world forever? Actually, this one that hasn't been on there that long, but when I found it, I was like, oh. Sorcery, After School, Book 1. Geography and Ghost Hunts by Lainie Davis. And the illustrations in the background of the chapter, looks like. A ghostly mystery in an academy for the supernaturally gifted. Can a young witch do her math, learn how to conjure, and help a ghost move on? Chloe Barker hasn't had the easiest life. Witch hunters took her parents in the dead of night a few years back. Chloe ended up in some sort of weird witchy family foster system. She's been passed around from cousin to cousin and aunt to aunt. Finally, some witch somewhere decided to open an academy for all things paranormal. Now her aunt has banished her to a strange and scary school. Finally, Chloe can have a place to go home, at least for the next few years. Rune Academy is brand spanking new. The first year for everyone. So all the kids are nervous, right? It's not just Chloe. If only someone would tell the butterflies in her stomach. When she arrives at Rune Academy, Chloe discovers a new school, new friends, and pesky boys are the least of her worries. On her very first night, a ghost appears. We're not talking about Casper the Friendly Ghost. This ghost is secretive, angry, and Chloe is the only person who can see her. With the help of her new friends, Chloe begins an adventure she never could have imagined. Along the way, Rune Academy and her friends begin to feel like something more. The home and family she's been missing. In the Chronicles of Benjamin Dragon, Book 1, Awakening by C.J. Cooper. Benjamin is smart, really smart. Without asking Benjamin, his parents moved to a new town and put him 2 grades ahead of where he should be. Now a full head shorter than the other kids in his new school, Benjamin is a perfect target for bullies. Is he destined to be an outcast once again? Then strange things start happening. A bully brushed aside, a car diverted from smashing into a young girl. Is it coincidence, or is Benjamin making them happen? And then Ghost Girl by Patty M. Walsh. What if an alienated 12-year-old girl could reinvent her family and lead them into the future? In this contemporary novel infused with magical realism, ghosts, and Celtic mythology, the biracial Bonnie is lonely, angry, and confused. Her mother died, her father remarried, and her new school was a disaster. She is sent to live with relatives who will homeschool her in a haunted house. There, ancestral ghosts befriend her and guide her on a mystical voyage to the Celtic otherworld. In that quest, Bonnie must overcome grudges, bullies, and an evil shopkeeper. Lured at midnight into the forbidden attic by a spirit dog, and touched with a magic potion, she seeks answers to who she is, where she belongs, and why her mother died. Will she accept the challenges presented by her new role in the family, or return to her life as a loser? Oh, and this is another one that had been on there for a while. The Silver Crown, Robert C. O'Brien, who is the author of Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Note. Ellen awakens one morning with a mysterious silver crown on the pillow beside her. What magic power it possesses she has not yet discovered, but the sudden changes in her life are unmistakable. Her house is burned down, her family has disappeared, and a man in a dark uniform is stalking her. Can Ellen ever find her family? Can she use the power of the Silver Crown to thwart the powers of darkness? What diabolical force hides inside the mysterious castle in the woods? The Book of Mysteries, Grimstone Mansion by Marie Church. Magic, Mystery, Monsters. A mysterious old book, a spooky mansion inhabited by creatures of myth and legend, and three brothers whose quest is to save a sleeping beauty imprisoned by an evil old hag. You just entered Grimstone Mansion, where evil lurks behind every door. Charlie, Rafe, and Dash are on a mission to save a sleeping girl locked away in a witch's dungeon. Can they overcome their fears and defeat the evil creatures of Monster Moor, traverse Ghost Hollow, and escape from the Wicked Witch and her terrifying minions to fulfill their destiny? And then Nell and the Nether Beast by Addie Rule. I think Addie Rule is the author of a book I read recently, Hearts of Ice, I think. Nell and the Nether Beast. I already said that. Very excited to read something else by her. 12-year-old Nell Stoker loves animals. She's been working toward becoming a junior volunteer at her local animal shelter for what feels like forever. But now it's summertime and her parents are making her go to her Aunt Jerry's old bed and breakfast with her older sister Lulu. Like I always say, it's an aunt. When Nell crosses paths with another beast, a creature that is decidedly not a cat, his hijinks leave her wondering if she's made a new best friend or if the nether beast will destroy Rose Cottage, not even by accident. It's up to Nell to help save her aunt's B&B and solve the mystery of what might be in the basement. Between the mysteries of Rose Cottage and the creepy nether beast, Nell is in for an unforgettable summer adventure. Chronicles of the Hidden Realms, Return of the Light by Leah Ann Brown. Peter and Isabella Toth thought they were like any ordinary 14 or 12-year-old living in Garavelle until they encounter light snatchers in the woods and their world is flipped upside down. Imagine their surprise learning they are from another realm, the Land of Light, and are being hunted by Dark Lord Gog, who cursed their homeland long ago. Together, this brother and sister, along with their friend Sarah, are forced into a perilous journey where a destiny calls them to return the light back to their kingdom. They must discover courage as they venture through a magical realm to find the light spark and break the evil curse plaguing the Land of Light. But unforeseen obstacles arise as Lord Gog sends dragons, wolves, necromines, and light snatchers to hunt them down. The curse will spread if the magical creatures of the Land of Light do not rise up to fight alongside Peter and Isabella. Will a light spark be found in time? Will Peter and Isabella face their fears and step into their destiny before darkness consumes the realm? They will need more courage to face the ultimate battle of their lives. And then the rest would have been in my September, I believe, highly anticipated release video if I had had one. So, Where the Lockwood Grows by Olivia A. Cole. So beautiful. 12-year-old Erie has never lived life fully in the sunlight. After wildfires destroyed the world around her, the government came up with a plan. Engineer a plant that cannot burn. Thus the fire-resistant Lockwood was born. The Lockwood protects Erie and her hometown of Prine, but it grows incredibly fast and must be cut back every morning. Only the town's youngest and smallest citizens can fit between the branches and tame the plant. Citizens just like Erie. But one evening, Erie uncovers a shocking secret that leads her to question the rules of Prine. Alongside her older sister, Herona, she'll journey from the only home she's known and realize that the world is much more complicated than she'd ever imagined. No One Leaves the Castle by Christopher Healy. The Lilac. The Bard song says that she's the world's most fearsome bounty hunter, that there's no criminal she can't catch, no mystery she can't solve. None of that is true yet. In reality, Lilac is just a kid, and the Bard who wrote all that is her best friend, Dulcinea. But when a priceless artifact goes missing from the home of famed monster hunter Baron Angbar, the Lilac and Netta see their chance to apprehend the thief and make a name for themselves. When they get to Castle Angbar, however, and meet the Angbar family and their servants and guests, an unsavory group of nobles, mages, and assorted creatures, each more shady than the last. The lilac begins to wonder if the reward is worth the trouble, and that's before the dead body is discovered. Now everyone is magically sealed inside the castle, and there is a murderer among them. If the lilac wants to make it out with her reputation intact, it's going to be up to her to figure out who the killer is. But everyone in the castle, even the lilac herself, has secrets to hide, and as the walls literally start to close in around him, the lilac worries that her first job as a bounty hunter may be her last. And then Totally Psychic by Bridget Martin. Paloma Ferrer is a psychic. In fact, everyone in her family line has the gift. Now that Paloma has come into her powers, she dreams of being a famous medium to celebrities, just like her beloved abuela. When Paloma's parents moved from Miami to Los Angeles, she hatches a plan to get her career as a medium up and running. Host seances at her new school and stream on social media, build her profile and make a name for herself, and avoid detection from her tattletale of a little sister. But when a reading gone awry leaves Paloma in a sticky situation with a new friend, she'll need more than a crystal ball to find her way out of this mess. And then Grave Mistakes by Kitty Curran. Molly Dade has big problems. She's got an important violin audition coming up. She's been paired with her nemesis for a group project, and she's struggling to hide a life or death secret from, well, everyone. It wasn't long ago that the Dades were just a regular Maine family living in their reportedly haunted house in the local cemetery. But then Molly's mom and her twin brother Marty were killed in a freak accident. And Molly, her older brother Timothy, and her father became the town's newest bereaved family. Except Mom and Marty are still very much present. No one knows why, but Mom is now a ghost and Marty is a poltergeist. Oh, and there's also Molly's younger sister Diandra, who is a zombie. Keeping all this supernatural... I'm laughing about the zombie part. Keeping all this supernatural stuff a secret from everyone is hard work, especially when the undead members of the family still want to participate in things like parent-teacher association meetings or come to the very public, very potentially mortifying school concert. When Dad's new cemetery assistant seems to know the Dade's secret, Molly and Marty worry about the future of their family. And when Marty begins to regain his memories of the explosion that killed him and Mom, the twins realize that the situation might be even more grave than they thought. Someone might be after the Dade family, but who and why? And then 2 books by favorite authors, and I'm so excited. The Stolen Songbird by Judith Eagle, and I've read all of her other books. The Secret Starling, The Pearl Affair, and The Accidental Stowaway, and I love them, so I'm so excited to read this. London, 1959. When Carol's mother disappears, she is sent to stay with mean great Aunt Mary. But as she unpacks her borrowed suitcase, Carol is in for a surprise. There in the lining is an extraordinary painting of a thrush, a painting that notorious art thieves and famous galleries are hunting down. Can Carol and her friends solve the mystery of the stolen songbird before danger comes knocking at the door? So excited. There's Mysteries at Sea. So I don't know if this is going to be a series. It will be her first. I'll have to look more into that. Peril on the Atlantic by A.M. Howell. And I've read all of her 4 other books. The Garden of Lost Secrets, The House of 100 Clocks, Mystery of the Night Watchers, and The Secret of the Treasure Keepers. So this will be my 5th book, and I'm so excited. And this isn't the Titanic, it's 1936, but anything Titanic-esque, I'm always here for. July 1936. As the Queen Mary sets sail across the Atlantic, Alice can't wait for a summer of adventure exploring the huge ship. But when she witnesses a shocking attack, Alice and her new friend Sunny start to uncover a sinister plot involving gold bars, secret notes, and lost silk gloves. With new danger at every turn, Alice and Sunny are in a race against time to solve all the mysteries unfolding, and what they discover might change both their lives forever. And lastly, The Majesty's League of Remarkable Young Ladies by Alison D. Stuckart. I love this cover so much. Anything Victorian, historical fiction, you know, here for it. Mischief is afoot and Queen Victoria is not amused. Her stalker must be stopped. Forget the cavalry, this is a job for Her Majesty's League of Remarkable Young Ladies. The League's newest recruit is Winifred Weatherby, a feisty girl genius and gadget maker. Winnie's creations are remarkable, but is she clever enough to protect the Queen and achieve her own dream of winning the top prize in Paris for young adventures? Gives me like a little steampunk type vibe too, and I love that. Can't wait. Alright, that's it for this video. Did you see any that you're excited about? Have you read any already? Did you like them? Did you not? Let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you'd like to subscribe, I would love that if you'd like to, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.